Morning, people. Very early morning. Well, today I wasn't going to do a video. Yesterday was my 60th birthday, and what a present I've had. Politicians now calling the police out over the vigil in Clapham Common. And I never thought I'd say this. A big up to the BBC for actually putting this out there on mainstream media. Now people can see what the police have been doing, how they've been acting. Politicians are calling out the Met Police now. Many other people are going to be doing the same. And looking at a report, the only one that really backed what they did was Sajid Khan. Now, I don't think he's going to get in as Lord Mayor of London in the elections after that. He's just shot himself straight in the foot. Now, we've been saying this all along, that most protests, most marches are very, very peaceful. The only time that they go tits up, trouble is started, it is started by the police. Now, subject access, he's far better than any mainstream media. He was covering that live last night. I would suggest that everybody goes back and watches his footage. Tyrant Finder done a live stream yesterday of vigil in Bristol, which went off very peacefully. Yes, the police came in towards the end, but it went off very peaceful. There was no trouble, there was no shouting, no argy-bargy. Okay, the vigil was hijacked a bit yesterday, but it would have still been a peaceful vigil with a few speeches. Once it was over, most would have gone home. But the police had to go in and etc. They just intimidated people by being there. It was bound to happen. Now, there's a big protest worldwide next week. This will be the turning point, I think, in everything that's going on. It's going to be very, very interesting. Among the calls from people for Cressida Dix to step down, I would put my tick behind that. I will tick a box. Yes, she should go. They acted disgustingly again yesterday. Like I say, all they have to do is stand in the background. We know they'll pick people off at the end when they're walking away and use bullshit excuses to issue fines, etc. But I do believe this is the turning point. And I honestly hope it is. And the fact that now mainstream media are putting it out there. It's 60 years old yesterday. Thank you for those that contacted me, wished me happy birthday. Many thanks to you all. Yeah. Now, next week's protests. I don't know whether it's just in London or whether it's happening in other cities around the country. I would like to think it is going to happen countrywide. I shall certainly be finding out if there's one in my local area. If there is, I will make every effort to be there. Depends on my health, really. But yeah, this is, it's opening everything up now. The police are supposed to be getting extra powers next week. Now the politicians have seen how they abuse the powers they've already been given, which many of us believe they should never have been given in the first place. And for those that haven't seen it, that was quite tame how the police acted there yesterday. They didn't have any batons out, they weren't battening people. And that was taking it easy, so you can imagine what the other ones were like in London. This is a bit of a rough video, so there's going to be no editing or anything like that. I've been up since 5 o'clock watching the news to see if anything has been reported on it. And yeah, I was quite surprised when I turned the TV on. As I say, I do watch mainstream media. You can't do videos like I do without seeing the whole story from both sides. But it was the fact that women stood up and done it themselves. Yeah, there was a few blokes there, but it was all the women. Big up to you girls. Behind you all the way. But now, maybe the whole country can see. The sheep will see what's been going on, how people are being treated on the streets. You feel safer in your own homes. When that sort of thing happens, yes, you are safer in your own homes, but nothing's going to change until you stand up for your rights. Because they're trying to take away every single right of free speech, free movement, free thinking. And we can't let it happen. We've got to take our rights back. We've got to take our lives back. If anybody can make any of these protests next week, I recommend you do so. I think that this is the weekend of change. But anyway, people, I've got to go off now and get ready for today. We've got some of the family coming round today from our bubble, I might add, just in case any idiots out there are saying, oh, you shouldn't have people round. The people that are coming round have been our support bubble all the way through this. I'd like to give a couple of shouts out there. Mr. Graham Nutt, thank you for all your support. You've been a great follower of my channel, as I know. The subs have been going up and down. Maybe it's because people don't agree with some of the things I say. That's absolutely fine. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I'm certainly entitled to mine, and I do voice mine, and I think other people should do the same. So, take care, people. Hopefully, we're going to see a change out of this. My respects to you all as usual. Stay safe, stay strong. More importantly, stay free. Bye for now.